Hey guys, it's Lynn, and as you guys can tell by the title, this is another readathon, but it is the BookTube-A-Thon hosted by the Ariel Bassett, and I'm super excited about this readathon because this is my first year participating in BookTube-A-Thon. For the BookTube-A-Thon, there are 7 challenges that you can participate in, and for that I'm going to participate in all of them, so I'm just going to show you guys the TBRs for each challenge. With that, I'm just going to show you my TBR. Let's get going. The first one is read a book with blue on the cover. And for this one, I decided to pick Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. And this is a series. I only have the first book, but I've heard great things about this series, so I'm going to read this book in hopes that I like it so I can get the other 2 books. The next one is read a book by an author who shares the same first letter of your last name. And my last name starts with a D, so I need to find an author's last name that starts with a D. And that one I chose Be Enchanted by Renee Denfeld. And this one, as you guys can tell, I have already started reading it. And this was during the Cramathon, but during the Cramathon I could not get into it because I wasn't really paying attention to it and I was too focused on trying to finish a book rather than actually appreciating the words in the book. So I want to retry in the BookTube-A-Thon in hopes that I will like it more. The next one is read someone else's favorite book, and for this one I asked my friend Veronica what her favorite book is that I haven't read yet, and she chose The Two Princesses of Bomare by Gail Carson Levine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that last name and I'm very sorry. I have no idea what this book is about, but my friend has always given me great recommendations for books, so I'm pretty sure that I will like this book as well, and I'm probably going to read this in ebook format. The next one is read the last book that you acquired, and for this I have 2 books that I really want to read that I have just acquired, and the first one is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, didn't you already put this in your TBR Takedown TBR? I did, but as of right now, I was reading the Lunar Chronicle series and I was only supposed to read the first book, but I got hooked, so I am just reading the whole series right now. So I kind of just took a break and just forgot the rest of my TBR for that. So I'm going to put this book in my BookTube-A-Thon TBR because I really do want to read this book. It's just that I've been preoccupied with other books. And the other book that I want to read that I have already acquired is Landline by Miss Rainbow Rowell. And if you guys have seen my previous videos, you know that this is the only book from Rainbow Rowell that I have not read yet. So I definitely want to read this, and it is a pretty short read, and Rainbow Rowell's books, I finished all of them in a day, so I'm hoping this one will be no different because Rainbow Rowell is just beautiful. The next one is finish a book without letting go of it, which means as soon as you start reading it, there's no way that you can let go of it. And that's really hard for me because I'm always like on my phone or like I get distracted and I put my books down. So for this I chose a children's book that I read when I was little. I'll probably finish this in like 5 minutes, and it was a book that I cherished as a little kid, and it is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Laura Joff Numeroff, illustrated by Felicia Bond. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what this book is, and it was my favorite book as a child. I will be reading this in the BookTube-A-Thon because it is clearly very short, a children's book, and I will most likely read it without letting go of it. I know, I chose the easy way out, but this brings back sentimental values. And the next one is read a book you really want to read, and this is a reread for me, and it is my favorite book of all time, and it is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. And yes, I have read this book like 4 times already, and I want to read it again because it's been about 3 months since I've reread it, so it's about that time to reread it. And the last challenge is read 7 books, and in this stack I have 6 books, including the one that my friend recommended for me, so that is 7 books. That is basically my BookTube-A-Thon TBR. Look at it, so pretty. I'm super excited to get to all these books because I have been buying a lot of books recently and I have not been reading them as I've been buying them, so my TBR has been like stacking up. So I need to break that down and bring all these TBRs down so I can finally say that I have read them. Now, what better way to do it than with the BookTube-A-Thon? I am super excited for the BookTube-A-Thon, so I hope you guys liked my BookTube-A-Thon TBR. If you guys made any of your own BookTube-A-Thon TBRs, please let me know in the comments because I would really like to watch everybody's and see what you guys are reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That is it. This is Novelty Lynn saying goodbye. Bye!